Several years ago, as a pastor, I was doing a series of teachings on decision making and the will of God. And I did, one Sunday, I did something I didn't think it was all that significant. I gave people a 10-point checklist. If I have to make a big decision, I run it through at least some of these 10 points. What's interesting is that was 20, 25, 30 years ago. I still have people show me the day they took that list in their Bible. They kept that list and tell me how they still use it to make decisions. So I'm going to give you those 10 points today. Are you ready? Here they go. Number one, seek God first. Seek God, then seek direction. Seek His face, then seek His hand. Jesus said, seek first the kingdom of God and His righteousness, and then all these things will be added unto you. Then He said, don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to take care of itself. First job is to make sure you're seeking God first, not just wisdom about a decision. James says, then ask God, if we're in trials, ask God who loves to give wisdom. If anyone lack wisdom, let him ask of God who gives generously. So ask God. God, I want to seek you. I want to know you. And then, God, I'm asking you to help me make this decision. Second, gather facts. The more information, the better the decision usually. If God's calling you to go somewhere or do something, find out about it. He's calling you to a ministry, find out about it. The more facts you get, the more information you get, the better the decision you can make. Number three, consult your priorities. Paul said, you know what, I'm in prison here in Rome, and I've got a choice. I could kind of push it, and they would execute me, and I get to go to heaven, and that's really what I want. I'm ready to go to heaven. I'm an old man. I'm in prison. It's not a good thing. I'm ready to go to heaven. But right now, it's more important that I stay alive for your sake. My priority is God, and then others, and then myself. You're a higher priority than myself, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to stick around a little while for your sake. Know your priorities. What's important to you? Don't make a decision that's going to mess up your marriage or pull you away from your kids. Know your priorities. Number four, seek counsel. You want counsel. Proverbs again and again. There's the verses. Without wisdom, without counsel, you're in trouble. You're going to make bad decisions. Don't listen to bad counselors. Don't avoid counsel. Get good counsel. Make better decisions. And I want counsel from two sources. One, people that know me. I find the better somebody knows me, generally they give me better advice about my decision. They'll say, I don't see you doing that. It just doesn't sound like you. Or, that sounds like you. You should do that. Or people will know about the situation. So you know more about the situation. You get more information. Hey, I can see you fitting in this situation. Yeah, this is the situation. This is what they need. I think you're the person that can fit there. Acknowledge your desires. Delight yourself in the Lord. He'll give you the desires of your heart. What do you really want when it comes to this decision? How do you feel on the inside? Are you going to be joyful because you made this decision? Are you going to be relieved? What's your desires? Number 6, listen to God. So God, what do you got to say about this? I'm listening. Get yourself in a situation where you can hear God's voice. That's a big factor. Number 7, submit your plans to God. James says, now don't go saying I'm going to do this and that and this and that. First of all, say, I'm going to do this or that. If it's the will of God, I'm submitting it to God. God, I want your will for this decision. I want your choice for this situation. So ask God for His wisdom. Ask God for His decision. Trust God. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will direct your path. Put it in God's hands. Relax. God's not going to steer you wrong. He's smarter than you are. He's good. He's powerful. Put it in God's hands. God, I want the decision you want. I believe you're going to help me make that decision. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to trust you with this. I'm going to do my part, and I'm going to trust you. Make the decision. I had to make a big decision a few years ago. about what I was going to do for a period of time in my life. And I made a check. I had 3 options, good options. And I listed the things that were important to me and my family and my desires. And then I gave points, 5, 10.0, 5, 10 points based on each category for these 3 decisions. And 2 of them tied. So I went back through and I found the people that knew me thought that I should choose one. Everybody thought I should choose one and not the other. And when I think about it, I kind of wanted to do the other. It was more prestigious and etc. But it was so much better. It turned out to be so much better doing the one that was less prestigious but was a better fit for me because it was a better decision. And I worked it through this process. And when I made the decision, I made it. Didn't look back. Didn't worry about it. Went full bore into it. Did everything I could to make it work. The other decision, the more prestigious position, actually that ministry went bankrupt about a year later, and I would have lost my position anyway. So God knew. I worked the process. The process made a difference. If you're making a big decision, you may want to take some of these factors in mind. You may want to work this checklist because I want you to make good decisions. I want you to follow God's will, God's plan, God's purpose for your life. I'm Dave Earley. I want to help you be a disciple. I want to help you make disciples.